Hey everyone, I'm continuing with the Joker Manor Lego set this week, starting with bag number 11. So in bag number 11, there's just some more of this roller coaster infrastructure and a little bit of detail around the roof. Let's get started. This just has to gently sit in here for now until I can get the knee braces in place. All right, there's one knee brace. There's a pin way at the bottom, put in like bag number 1 or 2. It's kind of buried. There we go. Second knee brace. This one should be easier because the pin is exposed. This is definitely the roof level. I did something wrong. This goes there. First roller coaster parts. I have a cross piece. I don't think this is actually part of the roller coaster track. It's just some support struts. Coaster probably sits on here and then goes to here. Another coaster support. So way back in the first video, there are these rotating parts right here. I thought they might have been gun turrets, but they're actually a support point for this assembly. This should just poke right in there. Do I have this the right way? No. Upside down. Slot in there. There we go. And now this rotates up. This can rotate and connect into there. Kind of cleverly done. Tied in. On these side-facing studs, put some outer wall detail. These assemblies get attached. Add some nice detail, just breaks up the monotony of a solid wall. Now cover all that up. That's the end of bag number 11. We've got a lot to get to this week, so we're going to jump right into bag number 12. Another ball joint back here. This roof area here is very similar to what we just did. There's all these translucent blue tiles. Translucent blue usually means water. Maybe if I actually saw the Lego Batman movie, I'd know what all this stuff is, because I'm assuming this is all in the movie. I did something wrong. Oh yeah, I did a lot wrong. Brick separator to the rescue. That comes out. That comes out. Gotta dig this out. There's definitely some sort of water feature, I think. There's a bit of a cascade going on here. Ah! Ouch! Oh, 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 oh. My Lego set looks like it's drawing blood on my fingers. Probably can't see that. Just slipped. The piece went up my hand. It's so dry in here because it's the middle of winter. And just took some skin off. Ouch. Some more windows. Time for a big sticker. Well, the sticker is definitely showing water. So maybe this is a bath? Close that all in with the roof. That's the end of bag number 12. Bag 12 was just confined to this one play area, which I think is a bath, and then this portion of the roof. Next up is bag 13. Bag number 13 is mostly just going to build right here. I think just some wall sections, so this is going to be rather unexciting. Although there is one minifig in bag 13, and it's Disco Joker. He's got this long fabric tailcoat, good printed detail on the front, and there's a J symbol on the back. Looks like we're building the one side at a time. Because I'm building this facing this way, there's some detail parts here that are facing me. I'll just take a picture of them. There's two rods right here. This assembly will slip over top of those rods. Another ball joint. This one's going to face backwards. All I can think about with these things up top here is how difficult they're going to be to dust later. This side is done. Same thing I think on this side. That's the end of bag number 13. This wall section and a little bit over here. Nothing very exciting, although there is a very nice detail on the front. These two mini statues up here on the wall, and then just some textured bricks which are kind of buried behind there. Other than that, it's really just a big chunk of wall. So next up is bag 14, which has got a bit of a mix of parts. Half of bag 14 finishes off this upper tower with a little bit of an attic space, but then also included in bag 14 is a grand piano, which I'm going to have to reset my camera for, so I think I'll leave that until after I'm done bag 15. So I'll get this built first, do bag 15, and then we'll do the grand piano assembly at the end. So for bag 14, I've changed my camera a bit just to focus more on the top of the build. I turned it around so I can show that area there. First up is another window awning. Building up this stacked crate assembly, there's a couple stickers that go on here. So one sticker says Wild Style and the other one says Bat Merch. This is an attic space. There's some stacked crates with Wild Style and Batman's belongings. And there's a tiny mouse. What I like about the mouse is it can stick and affix to the studs. It's not loose. Some more of these outer wall details. Now we cover this all up. Give it a good squish. So that's the end of bag 14, with the exception of the grand piano, which I will do later. Time for bag number 15. Another minifig in this bag. Disco Batman. Very nice gold cape on here. Not a lot of printed detail on the part. Really just a white tuxedo suit, I guess. Still kind of a cool minifig. So bag 15 is just the upper tapered parts of both towers. So pretty standard construction. There's going to be a bit of detail on the inside here. There's a bat. This is the part you can't see. The bat is hanging upside down in the back here. Getting close to the top of the camera. Oh, just gonna make it. Just can't quite see the tip there. Well, there's the tower. I'm fairly certain the one on the other side is going to be identical. Nothing crazy in this construction, but it looks nice. really symmetrical, and the bat detail up here in the attic is a nice touch. So yes, the second tower was basically identical. The only difference is you can see this is fully in frame. That's because this is lower than the other side was. Well, that's the end of bag number 15. Still have the grand piano left to do. So I built the piano and put it down here on the main floor. I don't know why they didn't include this in the first or second bag of parts. For whatever reason, it was in bag number 14. But it goes down here in this lounge area with the fireplace and the bust, which now kind of makes sense because the bust is probably like Beethoven or something like that. Anyway, the piano looks really nice. The build was kind of interesting, so I broke it into its own video. If you want to see how that was constructed, you can click on the link in the video description, or there should be a link within this video itself. So bags 11 through 15, pretty much from this wall level up. So we've got both sides of the roof done here now. This all done in the middle. Very symmetrical construction, a little bit of roller coaster supports around the side, but mostly up here on the roof, and then one play area. 2 if you want to count the attic. So over here is the bath area. Up here we have the attic with a couple boxes and a mouse in it. Bat up in the rafters here. Same thing on this side, bat in the rafters. This wall section up here, pretty boring. It's just a wall, parapet, and then the window details on the outside. So this is a good stopping point for this week. Next week, we'll start building an assembly right in here, and it's quite involved. So I think the next 4 or 5 bags of parts are going to be nothing but just right here. What do you think of the set so far? Please let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. We'll continue with this build next week.